UFC 280, Oliveira versus Makhachev takes place tomorrow. In a detailed prediction and breakdown of the whole entire card, starting with the early prelims, ending with the main event. I already did my full card breakdown earlier this week, my official predictions, but this will be a bit different. I'll be calling what limb will be used for a KO blow, what submission will be used for a submission win, and what the scorecards will be for a decision win. Starting with the early prelim opener of, let's start with Lena Landsberg versus Carol Rosa. I don't care about this one. I don't care at all. I'm gonna go Carol Rosa, just picking her apart at range and using some grappling here and there. I think she'll use some grappling, if I'm honest with you, and win a 30-27 decision. Who cares? Moving on up the card to the real fights. Muhammad Makhachev versus Malcolm Gordon. I'm gonna go for Muhammad Makhachev first round KO. I think he's gonna go out there, Muhammad Makhachev, and I think he's gonna KO Malcolm Gordon early. I think Malcolm Gordon early is gonna shoot for an early takedown. Makhachev tries going for a flying knee, kind of smothers against the chest of Malcolm Gordon. Gordon tries shooting. Muhammad Makhachev defends the takedown, lands some good knees. It kind of hurts Malcolm Gordon. Makhachev lands big shots on Malcolm Gordon. Gordon covers up, tries shooting for a takedown. Makhachev sprawls it, tries going for a standing guillotine. Makhachev goes for a standing guillotine. Let's go. Big shot from Makhachev against the cage. It's over. Malcolm Gordon covers up. Muhammad Makhachev first round KO. Moving on up the card, Armin Petrosian versus AJ Dobson. I'm going to be going for Armin Petrosian. I think I'm going to go Armin Petrosian here, getting this one done. I think he's going to go out there, use some kicks early on AJ Dobson, who tries going for shooting for an early takedown. Maybe gets the takedown, but Petrosian pops right back up. Petrosian lands big body kicks as they separate from the clinch. Dobson tries to shoot again. Petrosian gets taken down again, but gets right back up. Again, lands some big shots this time on the chin of AJ Dobson. Dobson lands some kicks back. Petrosian checks a few, lands some harder kicks back. And Petrosian will land bigger kicks in the first round and more harder shots in the first round and win on damage. 1-0 Armin Petrosian. Round 2, I do believe AJ Dobson will start to slow down. I think he's going to start to slow down, shoot again. Petrosian, I think he'll shoot for a takedown again, get it, but Petrosian will come back up, shoot again. I think AJ Dobson will have more of a wrestling-based game plan here that won't work. Petrosian stuffs a couple of takedowns, lands more body kicks, kind of hurts AJ Dobson with them, beats him up a little bit. I think it'll be a more closer round. Petrosian wins it undamaged with the kicks again. In round 3, I think Dobson will go for broke, land some big shots in round 3, and Petrosian still kicks him up at the calf. AJ Dobson barely can walk, shoots for another takedown, sprawls this time, big knee from Petrosian. I think Petrosian will win a 30-27 decision win on damage here, getting the job done. Moving on up the card, Abu Bakr Nurmagomedov versus Gadzi Omar Gadziev. I'm going to be going for Abu Bakr Nurmagomedov here by decision. I think Abu Bakr is going to go out there, struggle early on the feet against Gadzi Omar Gadziev, who has pretty weird movement early on. I think Gadzi's gonna have pretty weird movement early on for him. I think Gadzi is gonna land some big shots, maybe hurt Abu Bakr and Nurmagomedov. I think Abu Bakr is gonna shoot for a takedown, get the takedown. I think Abu Bakr will shoot a takedown here. I think he'll get the takedown. Gadzi lands some shots. Abu Bakr will land. I think he'll land some shots on top, but I think Gadzi overall will win the first round on damage by rocking Abu Bakr here and there. I'm gonna go 1-0 Gadzi. Omar Gadziev gets this first round. Round 2, Abu Bakr starts to take him down a little bit more, lands some shots himself, takes a back position, the back take position. I think he's going to land some shots here and there. I think he'll land some shots, and Abubakar will start to get better. In round 3, I think Abubakar will land some shots again, beat up Omar Gadzhiev, who's kind of slowing down. I'm going to go Abubakar, winning the last 2 rounds, here, and I'm going to go with that happening. And yeah, Abubakar gets rocked early, shoots for a takedown. I think it'll be a 29-28 Abubakar Nurmagomedov victory. Moving on up the card, Volkan Ozdemir versus Nikita Krylov. I'm going to go Nikita Krylov here, winning a decision win again. I think there'll be a lot of decisions on this card. I think I'm going to go decision win for Nikita Krylov. I think Krylov's going to shoot for a take. I think he'll use a grappling clinic here. Use some grappling for his advantage in victory. I think he'll take down Ozdemir. He'll take down Ozdemir early. And I think he's going to use like a grappling clinic, or I think he'll grapple Ozdemir early. Ozdemir lands some shots. Krylov landing harder shots on top, keeping more of a top control game in the first round. Second round, I think Krylov's going to land shots again. I think he'll land shots again. Land some shots on top of Ozdemir. Ozdemir's just getting pissed off now. Krylov lands some shots again. Keeps more of a patient approach. Round 3, I think Ozdemir's gonna land big shots on the feet. Krylov lands big shots again. Ozdemir backs up. Krylov shoots for a takedown and gets the takedown. Wins round 3. 30-27. Patient, boring fight. Krylov gets it done. Moving on up the card, Makhman Muradov versus Kyle Bauhario. Let's say this name correctly. Makhman Muradov versus Kyle Baralho. I'm gonna go with Kyle Baralho here. Rear naked choke win. I'm gonna go with. I think Makhman Muradov's gonna go out there, land some shots on the feet early, make it a bit interesting, land some big shots. Kyle tries pressuring him, gets cracked. Kyle shoots for a takedown. Makhman stuffs it early. Kyle lands some shots again, shoots for another takedown, gets it this time. He goes for like the body lock, and then just drags Makhman down and goes for the back, lands some big shots, and at the end of the first round, Kyle Baralho is gonna latch up a rear naked choke, get the job done over Makhman Muradov, who got melted by GM3. Moving on up the card, Belal Muhammad versus Sean Brady. This is interesting. I think Sean Brady's going to look good early. I think Sean Brady's going to go out there, look good early on against Belal Muhammad. Take down Belal. Belal will be a little bit shocked early by Brady, but Belal work his way back up. Brady tries shooting again. Belal will stuff the takedown now, knowing what Brady's going to do. Brady will land some shots, get cracked by a counter from Belal Muhammad. I think Belal's going to land good kicks from range. Brady's going to shoot again. Belal stuffs it. Brady has a body lock, slams Belal to the ground, and lands some shots again. Belal's going to work his way back up. Brady's a bit strong early. Takes down Belal again. Belal again works his way back up, and I do believe round 1 will be really close. Sean Brady wins round 1 though. Round 2 with the takedowns. Round 2, and Belal won't be in round 1. Belal won't do enough damage. Brady wins round 1. Round 2, I think Brady's gonna start to slow down. Belal is gonna land jabs to the face, screw up the nose of Sean Brady, land jabs again, land jab to 1-2s. I think Belal's then gonna land more kicks. Brady's gonna land hard kicks back. I think then Brady will shoot again. Belal will stuff the takedown. Belal landing better shots. Brady cracks Belal with a good shot. Belal tries cracking Brady back. He cracks him back. I think Belal will slightly win round 2 with more of the shots, more total strikes, more significant strikes. He wins round 2, but Brady can't get the takedown. Round 3, I think Belal is going to shoot his own takedown and make Brady think more. I think he'll make Brady think. Belal will shoot his own takedown. Brady tries moving, but Belal keeps a good place, lands some good elbows on top and full mount. Inside control, lands some shots. Brady's slowing down. He's done. Belal wins a 29-28 decision win. Moving on up the card to the main card, Caitlin Chukagian versus Manon Fiorot. I'm going to go Manon Fiorot here over Caitlin Chukagian. I think Manon Fiorot's going to go out there early, land good side kicks to the body of Caitlin Chukagian. Chukagian's going to try landing some shots at range. She'll land some shots, but get countered here and there when she's trying to come forward. I think Chukagian will land some good kicks. Fiorot will try taking her down with it. Maybe but Chukagian will have like a weak guillotine, which won't be quite in. Chukagian works her way back up. They're both at range again. Chukagian landing more shots. Fiorot landing the harder shots though. It will be a close competitive first round, which goes either way. But Fiorot, just because Fiorot had the takedown, we're gonna score round 1 for Manon Fiorot there. Round 2, I think Chukagian will take down Fiorot. Try taking her down. Fiorot stuffs it. Fiorot lands big shots again. I think Fiorot will win. The second round. I think she'll land bigger shots this time. Piece up Chukagian. Chukagian with a swollen eye now. Elbows from Chukagian tries landing lead elbows that miss completely. Fiorot tags her. Fiorot wins round 2, but round 3 I think Chukagian will get a shock takedown, fluky takedown Fiorot, use some grappling, and she'll do some work on top, but too little too late. Decision win for Manon Fiorot, wins the first 2 rounds. It's close. But it's a close fight. Moving on up the card, Beneil Dariush versus Mateusz Gamrot. Just wait a second, guys. I need to see how long I've been recording this. Okay. I'm gonna be going with Mateusz Gamrot here. I think he'll win the first 2 rounds. I think he'll get a guillotine. I'm gonna go Mateusz Gamrot guillotine win early here. I think Beneil Dariush will go out there, land some shots, miss some shots on Gamrot, keep it patient, land some good leg kicks. Gamrot chewing at that leg of Beneil Dariush. I think he'll chew at the leg hard. I think he'll whip at the calf of Beneil Dariush, and I think Dariush will shoot a takedown, get guillotined, and tapped out. And I'm going to go Mateusz Gamrot early guillotine victory. I think we'll get a guillotine. Moving on up the card, Petr Yan versus Sean O'Malley. I'm going to be going for Petr Yan. Petr Yan, I think, gets this one done. I think Petr Yan's going to go out there. I think Petr Yan he's gonna go out there and beat Sean O'Malley. I think he's gonna go out there. I think I'm gonna go Petr Yan, 3rd round TKO. I think Yan is gonna go out there, lose the first round. I think O'Malley's gonna poke at him a little bit, see what Yan really has for him. Land some good leg kicks. Yan checks a few. Yan lands harder ones back. O'Malley land some shots. I think Yan will land harder ones back. I think O'Malley will pick at him though, land a few more. It will be a close round, but O'Malley will land more shots, be a little bit more crisper, some shots here and there, and O'Malley will win round 1. Round 2, I think he'll do the same thing. It's a bit closer though. Yan is landing bigger shots here, landing the harder shots here. I think O'Malley is gonna land some shots. I think Yan then will tag him with a big shot out of nowhere when O'Malley exits an exchange. I mean, Moutinho caught him with a lot of shots, and I think he'll drop O'Malley. Everyone will be shocked for a second. Yan goes on top, goes into the stack guard, lands some big shots again. O'Malley shooting for a double leg. Yan will space him out, land some shots again. O'Malley rolls to his back, gets back up. O'Malley has a swollen eye now. Yan lands bigger shots again. O'Malley's landing shots back though, power shots back to keep for Yan to respect him. And I think round 2 will be Petr Yan. Round 3, Yan is gonna shoot for a takedown on O'Malley, get the takedown, beat up O'Malley a little bit, and I think O'Malley is gonna get beat up. Boom, 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 shot, fight back, Sean, fight back. Big shots from Yan. Aldo style finish. Yan versus Aldo style finish. And Yan will beat him up. It's over. But O'Malley, people will respect him. If O'Malley just fixes a few things, it can be a problem. But now is not the time. Yan versus Aljo 3, or Dillashaw versus Yan. We'll see. Speaking of it, Aljamain Sterling versus T.J. Dillashaw. I'm gonna be going with Aljamain Sterling here. I think T.J. early is gonna see what Aljo really has. I think Aljo will land big kicks early, big body kicks early on T.J. Dillashaw. I think Dillashaw is gonna land some shots back, land big shots but miss. Sterling will look at him, kind of smile. I think Dillashaw is gonna like middle finger him or something like that, and Dillashaw is gonna land leg kicks. Sterling feels them, lands more leg kicks. I think Sterling is gonna land big body kicks himself. Dillashaw's doing all right early though. I think then Aljo is gonna. I think Dillashaw's gonna land big shots, get cracked with like a big straight right hand on Dillashaw's chin. Dillashaw kind of gets stumbled, fakes a takedown, tries landing a big right hand. Sterling lands some shots again. Sterling shoots for a takedown. Dillashaw gets taken down but gets back up, and right when he gets back up, Sterling latches on the back and gets like a standing rear naked choke, but then falling to the canvas, and then Sterling gets it done. Rear naked choke. Dillashaw taps, and Sterling wins. Moving on up the card, Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev. Now, I'm going Charles Oliveira. I can't doubt Du Bronx. I'm going Oliveira first round guillotine win. I think Islam Makhachev early is gonna land some shots. He's gonna land some shots. Be panicked in there. Be a bit worried. This is his title shot on the line. I'm actually gonna break it down this way. Makhachev will walk out, be in the cage, warming up. I think he'll jump up and down. I think he'll stretch his jaw. I think he'll be in there, and I think he'll see Oliveira walking out. The crowd cheering for him as well. Walking out, Oliveira. Alright, I think he'll be walking out, and Makhachev's in the cage looking at him. Makhachev, the pressure's on him here. And Oliveira will be on his forwards in the cage. I think Oliveira will be on all fours, stretching his jaw. And then the fight happens. Makhachev, I think Makhachev will land some leg kicks early. Oliveira checks a few. I mean, he'll let the first few slide, but check a few eventually. Then I think Oliveira will shoot a takedown to a big right hand on Makhachev's chin, rock Makhachev a little bit. Oliveira lands a big left hand, right hand again, around the ear area. Makhachev's kind of rocked. Makhachev lands back. Oliveira gets stumbled. Oliveira's still coming forward though. Makhachev's still kind of a bit rocked. Makhachev's nearly out. Makachev's really rocked. Makhachev shoots for a panicked takedown. Gets put into guillotine and taps out in Abu Dhabi. Oliveira defends his title for the third time. And we'll see him versus Volk in Australia, Brazil. We'll see. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I think this is everyone that wins. I'm going Charles Oliveira, Aljamain Sterling, Piotr Yan, Mateus Gamrot, Manon Fiora, Bilal Muhammad, Caio Borralho, Nikita Krylov, Abubakar Nurmagomedov, Armin Petrosyan, Muhammad Makhachev, and Karol Rosa. Yeah, I'm going all of them. This is going to be a decent card. Early on, it will be a bit of a slow start, but I think when the card goes on, it's going to get better. Trust me. Yeah, I'm going to all of them. And yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I can't wait. Peace.